everybody, I am back with another video today. I'm going to be explaining to you guys my experience with mixing spray paint and plasti dip. Not together, but like I spray painted, for example, something on top of something I plasti dipped, and it did not turn out very well. It is actually on my bull bar right here that I was doing the past few videos on, but it turned out good. I'll say that. But also, at the same time, it did not. So I had some drippage, I could say. So when I spray painted my last name right here, I did with white spray paint, and right there, but it dripped underneath. So my dumbass, just sand it off. Yeah, that's not how that works, okay? Plasti dip peels really bad, really quickly when you put some rough sandpaper to it, and I ended up having to, I didn't redo the whole thing, that would suck. I just redid, see how like there's like edges? That's the one nice thing about plasti dip. It doesn't go, you can just peel it off these edges, like as you can see, this part's already done, this part's not, so. Today, I'm gonna be redipping the bottom part, and then we'll see how that looks after, and maybe I'll put glossifier on it, maybe not. But I'll catch you guys in a few minutes, okay? Guys, I'm back. One thing, wear a mask when you do anything with plasti dip or glossifier or anything like that. I should be wearing one right now, but it is what it is. So with the glossifier for the plasti dip, I tried to do it on the bull bar. I got a little bit of runnage. I didn't want that on the wheels, and I'm a little impatient. I want to get them done. So I did a light coat on the wheels. It's going to look more like a matte finish, which I am completely okay with because matte is just as good as gloss. But I just finished that up, and I put a few more coats on the bull bar. I'm going to get that glossified tonight. But yeah, they looked almost the same as before, but the glossifier just adds a little bit of a protective coating on them. So I think they look good. Here's a bull bar, so you can it's still drying. I'm just trying to get it where you can't see all the sand marks. Oh, son of a bitch. You know what? Fuck it. And I'm also gonna be doing where'd that just go? I just had it. Oh, here it is. It's a plasti dip rubberized coating. I'm going to be doing this in the very bottom of the bull bar. Just, it's like more of a protective coating, I think. I'm going to put that in the bottom of it and a little bit on the back side just to prevent any rust or anything that would try to, because that's already happened. But not much for you guys today. Not really doing anything. I'm just bored and working on schoolwork and stuff, and this whole thing just sucks. So maybe I'll catch you guys in a little bit, but see ya. Alright, so I'm going to go over some do's and don'ts when plasti dipping real quick, because I have learned some things that maybe they don't mention in some of the videos on Dip Your Car, or maybe they're old, but here's some tips I have from just my learning experience with this plasti dip. Always make sure, I would do these inside in a shop like mine. I did them outside. That was kind of a mistake. I had a bunch of black flies fly into the dip that I couldn't get them out. So in the plasti dip, there's some black flies, but it is what it is, just adds texture. So always do them inside. Make sure there's no bugs around or anything, because for some reason they will fly into them. Also, I don't think temperature is a huge deal when doing, of course, the glossifier, because the glossifier right now is drying fine, and it's about 40-45 degrees outside. Also, the plasti dip on the bull bar is drying pretty well, and it seems to be sticking really well too. But also, make sure to let these wheels sit for I let them sit for about a week before glossifying them. I didn't let the bull bar sit. Whatever, but I would let them sit. They turned out so much better. They dried so much quicker. Also, make sure that if you don't put tape around the tires to treat them. My plasti dip's not coming off my tires, which is kind of annoying, but you know, it is what it is. I'll peel it off eventually when it starts to peel by itself. But also, make sure that you're always clean the wheel. If you add another coat of plasti dip after you plasti dip them for the first time, always add another coat. I mean, always clean them. Again, just keep cleaning them, because I've had like some dust come in, and if you want to make sure it gets that real nice black finish, to always keep cleaning them after they dry, and you want to add another coat if you're letting them sit like I am. But me personally, I put about 7 to 10 coats on each wheel. Obviously, the first coat is always going to be super light. It's going to cover the whole wheel, but it's not going to show that it's covering the whole wheel. You're just going to do it real light. Add some dark areas in there, but always do that to get that first bonding coat to the actual finish. If you have some new wheels, I mean old wheels, like I did before, like with these, just sand them down real good. Make sure you get all that flaking off and everything, and then after that, just clean them. Like I clean them like 2 or 3 times before applying the plasti dip, because if you have some of the loose particles on the surface, they won't stick as well, and it'll look kind of shitty. So always clean them. Keep clean. But other than that, they turned out pretty good for my first time. Just me personally, I would never do plasti dip again, just because I made one flaw in the bull bar and I had to peel off that whole front section, which was pretty convenient. But I don't know. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I would like something that's permanent on there. If these don't hold up during the summer, I will end up painting them, probably sanding them down a little bit more, primering them, painting them, and maybe something else. But maybe color matching my bumpers in the summer, so maybe we'll have a video on that. But my buddy Jake's truck actually just finished that up not too long ago, and I'll have some videos on that coming up soon. He did a ton of work to his truck. He's got a 3-inch level lift on his truck right now, and that thing sits up high. He's got some aftermarket shocks, front and rear. He's got the front stabilizer kit from Rough Country, I think, and a couple other things. Truck looks really good. Did it all himself except for the final paint job on the bed and the hood and some of the other parts of the truck. But overall, that truck is beautiful, and can't wait to show you guys that truck. It's gonna make it on some Instagram pages for the 6.0 Power Strokes and everything. That truck is just phenomenal looking. It's beautiful. I love it. I would personally drive it. It's amazing looking. Maybe not this summer, but maybe up and coming. He's gonna do head studs on it, and hopefully while he's doing that, I will be able to go over there and film, or maybe he will, to go over kind of the head stud process. I know there's a lot of videos on that on Instagram, but maybe someone else's perspective on that would help some of you out. Some things, do's and don'ts. His dad, Master Tech at Ford for how many years? His dad did it on his 6.0. Thing runs beautifully. So other than that, that's all I got for you guys. If you guys are new, like and subscribe. GoPro's coming in Monday. Much better quality videos coming up. And I got a couple attachments for it from my head and whatever, so maybe doing some videos driving or whatnot in the truck, and definitely getting some rollers with this thing once I get all the different things I have set up coming on. But other than that, like and subscribe if you're new. Thank you guys. Have a good night.